No, I ain't. Holy crap. Okay, we'll try this again. Sound check, guys. Audio okay? Flying Crow, welcome. Jerry, welcome. We got 0 in here. Well, I'm talking to myself then. 2 ain't registering. Huh. Sound and video both good. Welcome, Steve Childers. Are you new, buddy? I'm not sure if I ever seen you in here before. Don't sound familiar. It might be a while back or something. Flying Crow, Jerry, Joe Raider. I have been in just silent. Okay. I've probably seen you before. It's probably been a while since I've seen the name. It does sound familiar though, so if you stay silent, that's fine too. No problem here. Well, I was going to try to show my layout plan, but honestly, my printer or my setup is this is all I got of it. So, not sure how to get it over here from the. Actually, here's something else I got from it, but I'm not sure how to get it from AnyRail 6 over to StreamYards. I can't do links. I don't understand why I can't do links, but I have the most trouble with links. I just can't do them. I don't know what it is. So, but welcome, Martin, Digger, Schuylkill River Valley, John, number 2. See who else is in here. I don't think I missed anybody yet. Looks like 13 of you. So it kind of made me mad. I was trying to do this, figuring, well, it should be easy to do. Email it or try to print it. It sent the email to my phone, but obviously I'm not going to be able to show you from my phone because my phone is all cracked, or I would try to do it that way, but my phone isn't big enough to do that. I'm not even sure if you're going to be able to see that. Honestly, it's probably got a heck of a glare on it. I know it does because I'm seeing it right in the screen. So, but anyway, that's if what little bit of you can see of that is my main level layout plan as of now. Like I said, I'm not too sure how to email it over here to do, the second screen. I'm not too sure how to do that, or I would invite it myself or myself over, I guess. I'm not sure how I do that though. Um, I don't have no way of really. I'm hoping I didn't cut myself off here. Um, hopefully everybody can still hear me. I just can't see the chat right now. So let's go ahead and see if we can pull a few selective people up here. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull him up, but I'm going to try. And I'm going to try see if I can get any of you guys in here for panel. Who's texting me? Sparky. Click on it and then right click it into the chat. Well, only thing is I don't have it up here in the computer. No camera, buddy. Sorry. It should be on now, Sparky. I hope. I came back. Human City Junction, welcome, Heath. Who else didn't? Oh, Indian Head Valley Railroad. Uncle Wilmer's in the house. I haven't seen Uncle Wilmer for a while. Nora's in the house. Wow. Who else we got? I'm looking at the wrong camera here. Sorry, guys. So used to the computer camera. Okay. Hey, RWC Toy Man. Welcome, Ron. Our Ron from Canada. One of our Rons from Canada. Or I guess I don't know if there's another Ron from Canada or not. I'm thinking of Ron Brights. I think he's from somewhere else. And Vinny says, Ron, can you contact me, please? And I will flash that up there so you can see that, Ron, in case your chat might have went flying somewhere through Canada on your computer. So see down at the bottom, it says camera and all that stuff. Share the link through there. Yeah, I'll have to do that next time, Sparky. I'm not going to get into it right now. My time I get all that done, my stream will be over. Oh, geez. But I will keep the directions on your text here, buddy, and I will try that. Maybe in a private. I can paste it in the chat for you, I think. You're talking about being invited or what, Sparky? I'm talking about the That I'm not talking about being invited though. I don't have no problem inviting you by emails. I'm talking about AnyRail 6, my layout plan. I think you're talking about being invited to the. No, I can post the invite chat. So, well, I can only have 5 of you, and I think I sent invites out to 4 of you already. So, or yeah, so I can only have one more. If I think you can have 6 when you don't pay for the other way. I haven't seen nobody in here yet. It's okay, Sparky. It's okay. I'm I was trying to figure out how is you gonna post AnyRail 6 in the chat if I'm not even sure if you know what that is. Well, you probably know what it actually is, but then you I sent 4 of you emails, but I will go ahead and let's see. I'm going to be off the air for a second, guys. Let me see if I got these right or not. Shouldn't be. And now I think I know what Sparky meant when he said no camera. He must not be in the shed. But anyway, CB. Okay. See if that works. Oh, I could do I know one I could do. I can get him in here. I think I sent Vinny, Sparky, Ray, which Ray probably ain't in here, and it's Sparky's family night, so I doubt he's not in the shed. I keep forgetting it's your family night, buddy. So you're probably watching on your phone or another computer. I think I sent it to Wilmer, Finney, and Ray. I do have John's email here, but I don't know if John wants to come up or not. But I can invite him. Hold on. See if I can get it in here. Oh, where is the address? Why ain't this stupid thing working? What the? John, yeah. We'll try this one. Woohoo, I'm back, I think. Now I think I sent John number 2 an invite. Send it to your email, John and Vinny and Wilmer. If Wilmer wants to come up, it's up to him. Unless he's watching on his phone or something, that he might be at church or something. Might have just tapped in real quick and left. It's okay. It's okay, Wilmer. I kind of figured that might be where you was. You probably just tapped in on your phone real quick. Well, anyway, guys, now I don't have nothing to talk about because I was hoping that this idea was going to work by printing it out, but it did not go too well. And I ran out of the one that looks like the one of them that I seen, Sparky. Let me see something. I'll be right back. Oh, wait a minute. I went too far. Looks like I can't even see that. Jeez. I get my eyes checked again. KVNNI5 or something like that. That sounds familiar. Oh, how I did it. He's seen it. Oh, hey.
Hello, everyone. Rodney.
Hold on a minute. I think I've got another malfunction. I don't know if it's going to work.
Hello, Sparky. Vinny, how you doing? Good to see you. Humanity Junction, Indian Head Rip. Wilmer, good to see you. Good to see everybody here tonight.
Something ain't right.
Can you hear me okay, Rodney? Yes, I am. I am all over the place, and because of the showstopper, I'm going to be here for a while. Nathan Delay, good to see everybody.
Okay, well, this is going to be a total fail. For you, we're probably going to have feedback.
So far, it sounds good. No feedback here.
Taking them off, so I just don't have no speaker for some reason. I don't know.
Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you and we can hear Jake. Well, who wants to hear Jake? Oh, Jake. Oh.
Well, to the right, I got the computer on too. I got the other chat on, so I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking at everything. Yeah.
My volume's up the whole way, but it is not letting.
It sounds like it sounds like you're in a box.
Talk, Nora.
Can you hear me? No. You might want to go to the cam mic settings there and find where it says in your settings.
Hold on. I had it in my microphone thing.
I can hear you now.
I can start to hear you. Now I got to turn my volume up. When you're not used to doing this all the time, you change your settings everywhere when you're playing games and.
Well, you sound fine now.
Yeah, I had my earphones in the wrong spot on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
It's the second one in, not the first one. Oh. So how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Pretty good. Glad you can make it in.
It's good to be here. As always.
Your first time in my panel, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's Ray and Sparky or Vinny or Ron or I only had like 5 of them, 5 different ones so far. So.
Yeah, we can blame Heath. It's all Heath's fault.
Yep. Blame my computer. I'm gonna name my computer Heath.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody else is popping up. I can't read it. I think that's Nathan.
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Nathan?
Hi.
How you doing, Nathan?
Pretty good. I recently finished a layout I call the 1800s, but a made-up version.
Mm-hmm.
Completely.
Do you know how to split us apart there, Rodney?
Yeah. Hold on. I think.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
So, Nora, do you do mostly rail fanning?
I do rail fanning mostly. I'm starting to get into the hobby just a little bit.
Yeah. close to where I live, I do rail fan of the Reading Northern Railroad.
Mm-hmm. I usually see a lot of Reading and Northern rail cars through here
Which part?
on Northern Ohio.
Intriguing. I see them a lot in Schuylkill County.
Mm-hmm. Vinny wants to know what I ordered. Well, I don't want to give it away. I did it. I made a mail call. I made a mail call video, and that's going to be out next week. I don't want to give it away.
Don't blame you.
Yeah, I kind of remember years ago seeing pictures of when the Pennsylvania and the Reading and all them came through Hagerstown. That's before everything, switched into Conrail and that kind of stuff when they started merging. Because where Hagerstown, Maryland is actually considered the hub city state. And the reason one reason they called it that is because there was 4 or 5 railroads that came in from different directions and, I guess used each other's line versus, coming in and shipping out or whatever. Back then, I guess you didn't really have industrials and stuff to ship to, but you had your mines and coal places and stone and stuff. But the main one was Western Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, then Western Maryland went to Chessie or B&O and C&O and all those went to Chessie, and then it merged to CSX and which technically my grandfather worked on the Western Maryland Railway, so that's how I know a lot of it. He was a brakeman, a fireman, conductor. He never, I don't think he ever made it to engineer, but he made it to conductor.
Hey, can I come in?
There towards the end. So my uncle, his one brother also worked on the B&O or Western Maryland. I think he worked on the Western Maryland as well. So, and I had a few other people that, was like family members, outside family members or friends to us that had husbands or whatever that worked on the railroad too. So I know all kinds of stuff of the railroads.
Yeah.
So,
I know I say this a lot, but the guy who did make all this possible of Reading Northern is Andy Moore, and to be more precise, that's what he might be able to see, but that's him by me. And he started off the railroad as Conrail, disposed of the railroad because it was useless to them, and then he bought the whole thing that was useless and turned into something great and awesome. Yeah. So Nora, I'm curious. I know I say this a lot, but what do you think of scratch building?
I think it's pretty awesome how they all do all the scratch building.
especially Vinny.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to pick on Vinny in any way, and he knows that. But being someone his age, I mean, you got to have a little bit of fingers left to, actually do all that. I mean,
Yeah.
because you usually, as you get older, your fingers start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My opinion is I think it's the will and the action that goes into it and the thought and depth of planning.
Yeah, Vinny takes his time, and he makes everything correct
Yeah.
before he sends it out. So
Yeah.
I mean, where some people say, well, I need this for my layout, and they just throw it together. And if it's in the background, I guess it don't really matter because you're not going to see it, up close and personal, unless it's on a camera, But
Yeah. I think what makes a layout interesting, in my opinion, is if you have a scratchable building or a locomotive, doesn't really matter. If you combine them more and more scratchable, and I think it makes it more authentic because it's truly yours from the manufacturer.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And Container Man mentioned that he also needs his eyes. I forgot to mention that. You do need good eyes
Mm.
for something like that because of cutting with an X-Acto knife and lining stuff up and that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah, I guess the easy way to go might be is recycle materials, in my opinion, like me doing soda cans and bullet shells.
yeah, you do a good job with soda cans.
Yep.
I love that Conrail locomotive you sent Sparky.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It to be honest, I don't mean it sound in a mean way, but it shocks me every time when somebody sees the locomotive that I made, and it's like, wow, that's worth my while to build something for them in a nice way.
You do a good job with your scratch builds with the pop cans and the bullets.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been doing that soda can thing since 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sparky says, Vinny, I think he's calling you old.
Oh.
Sorry, Vinny. My big brother.
There's a. I saw Wilmer the second time in 2019, and I met an interesting, awesome guy named Mr. Garlic, and some of his buildings and his whole entire layout is almost completely made out of cardboard, which is intriguing and interesting, and even downright awesome. Yeah, I one time made a actually two trains a little recently made out of toilet paper rolls. Just a blower.
How's the layout going there, Rodney?
Well, I'm working with AnyRail 6 right now, just messing around with different, trackage and everything. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's going to be code 100, and I'm trying to convert most of it to 18 radius because that's what I have. Because I was using 15, and some of my locomotives ain't going to make 15. And that's all I was ever used to when I was a kid, and that's what I collected. And now, some of the layout might still have 15 in places, but it's going to be for smaller stuff.
Mhm.
And I believe we might have. And now, some of the layout might still have 15 in place. We got feedback, Benny.
Oh, thank you.
You got your TV on.
Yeah, I do.
Hmm.
Be right back.
Nice to have you on, Vinny.
So what is any Rail 6?
AnyRail 6 is a railroad program where you can design your own layout. AnyRail6.com, I think it, or AnyRail.com, I believe it is.
Okay.
But it's called AnyRail. We call it AnyRail 6 because it's AnyRail 6.35 or some version that. So.
Let's see, Nora. I'm curious.
We call it AnyRail 6 because it's AnyRail 6.35 or some version that. So.
Let's see, Nora. I'm curious.
We call it AnyRail 6 because it's AnyRail. So how are you, Vinny?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I was having a
Can you
great.
hear us?
Yeah, I can hear all you guys. Just
Okay.
fine. So, Rodney, you called me an old man, huh?
No,
I'm gonna have
didn't
to
mean
come,
didn't mean it that way.
I'm gonna have to come to the East Coast and kick your butt. Show you a little New York style stuff, huh?
Yeah,
Mm.
I
So-
probably deserve it.
I'm only giving you a hard time, Rodney.
I know. I didn't mean nothing by it. I was just
I know.
you know.
You know, you guys. You mentioned my fingers and my hands, and you guys don't remember when I had like 7 operations on both hands.
I
was-
do.
That's about 4 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and
I remember you talking about it.
You see my pinky right now?
Mm-hmm.
It's doing the same thing, so I'm not going in for another operation. No.
Containment's calling you out there, Vinny.
I guess I don't mean to get off topic, but I hear that when people lose an arm or a leg, they do amazing stuff anyway.
Yeah,
with
that's
such
true.
talent.
I was a cop in New York.
Well, see, I'm not the only one calling you old.
Yeah, I know, but when he comes here, he's going to get smacked in the head too.
Well, Container Man probably in line for that too.
Oh yeah, and he comes here more often than Sparky does, so he'll,
So
be in,
he'll get more smacks.
he'll be in for a surprise next time he gets here.
So, Vinny, what's your newest project?
Well, I'm going to be starting on another project for one of my customers, and it's going to be this My Jack crane kit. And I think I might be doing that on my scratch build deal that I want to be putting together here. Show everybody how to put a model kit together first. I watched somebody do a model kit this morning or yesterday morning, and he just broke all the parts off the screw. He never cleaned up all the stubs that are left. He just used his fingers and broke it off like that, and there was a whole bunch of stubs left on this. What? I mean, come on, man. So I want to show people how to do a model out of the box. And Nathan, I did get your request. to be in my clinic per se, and I have 9 people scheduled so far. So that'd be pretty cool, I think.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
tomorrow night or is that
No, I don't know if I'm gonna do it on my regular Friday nights or if I'm gonna do actually another special day, like maybe a Sunday afternoon or a Saturday afternoon to do something like that, because I don't think, with 60 or 70 people watching and only 10 people doing the build, that won't be fair.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's why I would do a separate live stream with the 9 people or whatever in the chat, so I could watch everybody and show everybody what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sean McGee, hello.
I got another Scratchbuild train project. It's for a YouTube channel called The Train Freak. It's this locomotive. It looks like 1800s.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes, I'm gonna do that.
What's that
Somewhere
background
down
noise?
the line, which I sort of build.
What's all that background noise?
Not really sure.
well.
Is it somebody's heater?
I guess it sounds like it, but
Is anybody else hearing that?
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know what that is. I do hear it. It sounds like a computer or a fan or something. Like a computer fan.
It's gone now.
I was going to say I don't have my fan on underneath my computer. It's upstairs. So.
I mean, I know my computer's pretty loud, but I know it's not that loud.
I know the internal fan ain't that loud.
So, Vinny, I'm curious. What got you starting YouTube?
Who are you talking to?
Vinny.
Me?
Yep.
I just started watching some YouTube, and then I said, you know what? I'm doing this hobby. Why didn't I start posting some videos? And the video you will see in not this Saturday coming, but the next Saturday, it was recorded in 2016.
Wow.
And I cannot believe how much I improved with my video qualities since then. And you guys are going to enjoy that. It's somebody asked me for a locomotive roster. And so I had found a video that I did a power run, but I'm not going to tell you about the power run until you guys actually watch it. I'm just like you, Jake. I don't want to give it away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole point of doing a mail call, right?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I guess some of my scratch builds was some of them when I started building them just for me. It's like for example, I was gonna sell off my Blue Comet, but then I thought, nah, I'd rather keep it because it looks too good to be sold.
So Nathan, what made you get into doing the scratch builds that you do? Because I think that's pretty cool, actually.
It started in 2017, where it started off as cutting soda cans just for a like a scrapyard scene, and then I started doing art, and I thought I got better, but then it got to the point where I thought, this isn't good to where I wanted to be, so I'm going to use my skills instead for the model railroading. And my first locomotive is the Duchess of Hamilton, because I always wanted one for a long time, and then I got what I wanted by building that, and I didn't want it to die off, so I feel like doing more, and that's how it all started since then.
I got someone at my door. Right
My
now.
headset? I don't think it's my headset.
No.
I think Vinny was doing something. So Nora, I'm curious. I hear a lot of times when people say people are not like intimidated, like the serious modelers might say you have to do this a certain way. Like I'm curious. I guess my point is I'm curious how you're deal with those situations for a beginning of the modeler.
I'm not very intimidated at all. I mean, I'm learning everything step by step, and through the great people in this community. I mean, I just basically all I want right now is just something so I can run my trains on, and I'm working on maybe getting a bench work here in the future. Since I am on, I mean, right now with everything going on in the world today, I'm currently just doing this on a budget standard. So
I think I know what everybody's hearing. I think it's the dehumidifier that's outside the door here. It's buzzing because it's old.
Is it Android?
I
love
think,
all you
I
guys.
think that's what it is because I can hear buzzing when I take my earphones off. So it's probably rattling and buzzing and picking it up.
I guess it must be big on Vinny Day.
they're just getting this started for tomorrow night. That's all.
I guess so. It's gone again. Yeah, it is. I don't hear it anymore. I don't think it's me, Sparky. I mean, I turned my mic off just a few minutes ago, so I don't think it's me.
So
Hey, Manny.
sorry.
Hey, Manny, I'll be starting your kit here pretty soon, buddy. Yeah, the noise is back.
It might be his humidifier there.
Yeah. I just got a mail call.
That's awesome.
That's who was at my door. This was Amazon. I know what this is, and I bought it because it was really cheap to buy. But it's 3 rolls. It's Maya masking tape.
Awesome.
It was like $9 for 3 rolls, and that was cheap. So yeah.
Vinny, there's a YouTube channel called Budget Mall Roadies. They always try to do stuff on a budget, including making their own buildings out of cardboard and stuff. Very successful channel.
Vinny, walk to the door again. You want to see if it's me? I'll walk to the door again.
How at the moon, Vinny? I don't think it's him. I think it's the humidifier. See if it does it when I turn the mic off, guys.
I don't hear anything so far.
Because every time Rodney mutes, I hear it. So I think it's on Rodney's end.
Because it is pretty loud. Or it was.
Yeah, it's quiet.
So let's see. Never mind. Sorry.
Well, in case you're wondering how I started YouTube, is I got a camcorder, and that got me going to making videos. And I thought, well, I'm going to upload them to YouTube and share my interest of rail fanning to others. And that's basically how I got here. But then I found this marvelous, great community. Now I want to start making layout videos.
There you go. There you go. Now, the thing is, are you doing the good scale or are you doing the dark side?
I don't know.
That probably has to do with what you have ordered.
No, I'm doing HO.
I knew it would be the dark
I-
side.
I'm the same way.
I would rather prefer O scale. I have
Oh, really?
I have a friend here in town who has an O scale layout, and I fell in love with it. But they're like what, $300, $400 or more.
Ooh.
I just don't.
The only thing I don't like about O scale is if you have really tight turns, there's so much overhang on the cars. It looks ugly, And I watched a couple of videos.
Yeah, you almost have to have like 072 or something like that for your long.
Yeah, you have to have a
Long
really wide
cars.
radius curve, because otherwise it just looks terrible. The cars, they go around the curve and half the car is like hanging over the track,
Because the original radius that Dad always had was 031, and that's the everyday original. What they first had.
So does the 31 represent the radius?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 031 and 072 and 042, I think, is the basics. And I don't know if they have the newer stuff for when they had MTH and they got all kinds of track besides Line L now.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be just Mercs and Line L, and American Flyers 2 rail, but
See, this is my. I always joke about, but this is my layout right here.
it never breaks down.
Yeah,
Do you like the modern locomotives?
Yep, I like the bigger locomotives. This is more. I joked on it earlier, but this is triple G scale.
Do you like the big boys?
But Humanity says, thought you had an HO scale. I do.
Mhm.
That's what I'm modeling now.
Yeah.
So, Jake, do you have actually a place that you're going to be doing this layout?
Eventually, yes.
Okay. How big are you going to start out with?
Not real big.
About a 4x8 sheet of plywood or something like that?
Well, I'm looking into Woodland Scenics. They got the modular sets. That's basically what I'm looking into.
Check out Rio Grande. Title. I think he was in here tonight, but anyhow, he has one of those kits that you're talking about, and it looks really good when you get started and do the scenery on it and stuff. It looks really good. But the problem is, you need to go to N scale, dude.
One of these days.
I think there is a way to go to N scale and HO scale at the same time for the same lab. You have like narrow gauge.
Wouldn't that
There
be?
you go.
Wouldn't that be HON 30?
Yeah. I mean, like at the same time for 2 scales.
I want to see if that is that.
So, Vidya.
I didn't get back out of here.
So, Vidya, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but do you live somewhere in Arizona?
Yes, I live in Phoenix, Arizona.
Are you familiar with some kind of a train group? So I think it might be in the Rocky Mountains. It's a big giant layout with this building has a caboose inside.
No, I think you're talking about that one that's in Colorado.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Sparky did an interview with the lady that actually is part of that layout a while ago. Heath wants to know if Phoenix is a small village. It's about 3 million small.
interstate, the place I live, Schuylkill County, it used to be so tourist attraction, but it's not anymore because of the coal industry dying out, and
Yeah.
there used to be trolleys, there aren't any trolleys running anymore. We used to run all over the place.
Container Man says, I live in Death Valley, 120 degrees in the summertime. Yeah, this summer was really hot.
Actually, there is a place, Death Valley in California, isn't it?
There is, and temperatures
where,
there get a lot hotter than they do here.
That's where Mark Calloway lives. That plays the Undertaker in the WWE.
And winter? No, Roy, it's not in the wintertime. In fact, I'll tell you what, this morning when I woke up, it was like 38 degrees outside. So, yeah, it gets cold here.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
it's been getting down in the 20s.
Well, you know, for me,
at night,
38 degrees is cold. For you guys, it might not be cold. I mean, because you guys in Pennsylvania and stuff, it gets really cold and snow, which I
Yeah.
do not like is snow.
It's very mild. We've had a very mild winter so far this year.
Yeah, and that's the same. Like I was saying, this was the hottest summer since I've been here. I've been here since 2003, and this has been the hottest summer I have gone through. It was like 65 days of 115 plus.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's the Earth's rotation.
Yeah, that could be, because they're saying it's tilting a little bit more than what it's supposed to.
No, it's just all that Taco Bell we're eating.
So I went to the doctor this past week. Okay, listen to this. And it was for my throat, the problem that I've been having with my throat. So the doctor's insisting that it's acid reflux. So he gives me a piece of paper. He says, these are the things you shouldn't eat. All right. So we start off with tomatoes. We start off with peppermint patties. Okay. Spicy food, coffee, and carbonated soda. So in other words, you're telling me just to lay down and die. I mean, think about it. I'm Italian, okay?
Yep.
Tomatoes are in my recipes all the time.
Yep.
Good boy.
Friday night's my Taco Bell night. So I said, just give me some Mylanta and I'll just do the Mylanta. Yeah. All right. Well, Rodney, I'm glad you went on tonight, actually.
Yeah,
Fun time.
my idea failed.
Well,
Right.
that's all right. That's all right. You got work on it and do it next week. Show us next
Yep.
week.
Hey, I always have tomorrow night too, on my second night.
That's
So,
what you can do. Hey, yeah, make sure you're done by the time I'm ready to go.
yeah, I was last time. I got off a couple minutes early. I'm not going to take your audience away from you.
I know you're not, Rod. Again, I'm just giving you a
You
hard time.
get more than me.
All right, I shut off my green screen.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Well, Sparky said to shut it off. I don't hear the noise anymore.
It had to have been the dehumidifier I turned off.
Yeah, I don't hear it anymore.
Yeah, because the only thing I hear is my computer going through my microphone, I guess. The running of it. But
So the question is, everybody's asking in the chat, will you be live tomorrow, Rodney? I'll be there to tune in.
I can be.
I mean, once you started something 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wanted to do it. He told me that he was going to do it. He wanted to go on before my show.
Mhm.
Well, I'm basically doing it because I want to see if it helps my channel in it. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll get more audience on a Friday than I would my Thursday, but I still want to keep my Thursday in case the Friday would fail.
That-
You know,
that's
that way-
that's what I do. I stream my regular nights are on Sunday nights, but recently I started doing it Thursday mornings, like 9 o'clock Eastern time, and I get a different crowd then because I have people from across the pond or
Right.
in the UK.
Because it's early for them to be on.
But see, I can get like Sparky tomorrow night, because tonight is his family night.
Yep.
And Wilmer's at church, so he can't, he can't watch much on his phone. So
Hmm.
so you pick the people up that you don't get on your normal night on the Friday night when everybody's off of work and want to go into their weekend. And
Usually Thursdays I work, so when you go live, I'm actually going home. So that's why I miss
right,
half of your live streams. But because of everything going on right now, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
the same with me.
I know I knew you worked on Thursdays because you haven't been in here for a lot of times.
Mhm.
So
I
and
always
once
look
in a while you do get to get in here. So
forward to you going on every Thursday night.
Human says there is too many mice in Orlando. They ought to stay out of Disney World or Disneyland. What is that? Disney World, Disneyland? One of them.
Disney World is in Florida. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, guys. Well, it's 8:02, so already. So I thank you all for showing up.
Glad to help you out, Rodney.
It was fun being here.
And I'll be talking about my my deal that I'm going to be doing here a little bit more in detail, hopefully tomorrow night's show, because I really don't have anything planned for tomorrow night either. It's just that I'm gonna talk about my my thing that I want to do here, showing everybody how to do scratch builds and model builds. So we'll be talking about that. Plus, I have a secondary winner for my Christmas giveaway because the first guy never contacted me. So I did go through the video again, and I did pick the next guy who got the right answer, and I will be announcing that tomorrow night. And it is for this guy.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and I'm not in scale.
You see, you should be an in scale.
I've got an in scale.
Yeah, but
You see my in scale video before.
so I have a question before Rodney signs off. Which one's the more fragile scale? Z scale or N scale? There's a question for you.
I've never really tested it. I can tell you that my cars can take a beating when I throw them against the wall.
or how much pressure they might get stepped on or something. Or
Because I've seen Z scale and it's just about this size.
Yeah,
It's the size of a postage stamp.
I went to a
Briefcase.
I hope to see you tomorrow night, buddy. I went to a train show in California when train shows were happening, and there was a Z-scale layout, and it was just unbelievable. And John Dilly will attest to that, to the fact that what I saw. I mean, they had a container ship on there. They had oil fields with operating pumps and all kinds of stuff on a Z-scale layout.
Yeah, you can they're the ones that you can put in a briefcase or something, or is that TT scale? That I'm thinking of.
Rocky said that I've seen that when Vinny throws a car against the wall. Oopsie.
Or Vinny makes him derail at Hell Canyon, Little Hell Canyon, over the bridge.
That's
drive,
I gotta say, man. I gotta knock on wood.
or maybe rather
I've had a derailment or a crash off my high trestle bridge, my high viaduct bridge. I've never had one fall off yet.
I love that bridge.
No guardrails on it or anything yet. It's just a bridge. That's all it is,
Tune
And
in.
it's 12 and a half inches above the ground. So if something falls off there, it's going to get hurt.
Tune in next week, folks, and see what happens next.
I don't know what it is, Vinny, but that scene on your layout is just it just sticks in my mind all the time.
Yeah,
Because of that.
That needs a lot more scenery in there too. I mean, I've just skimped on the scenery, but if you look at the prototype, it's just terribly overgrown with weeds and cactus and all kinds of stuff. So right
You'll
now,
get there.
I'm concentrating on the second room right now. Then I'll get back into the first room because people are bothering me or bugging me about finishing my Drake cement plant, Roy Hardwick. And I do need to finish it because Roy has taken care of me on that. He's got me a bunch of hoppers. He got me a locomotive, a switcher for that, and so I really do need to take care of that and get it going. It's just there's a lot of work to do on that. You know, I got the stairwells that go up the towers and stuff. Those are hard to build. I mean, they take a lot of time and a lot of money because the plaster, the ladders, they're expensive. They're like I think $7 the last time I bought them. You get 2 ladders for $7, and I had went up one. I think I went up 6 floors, six things. So you can imagine how many ladders was there and how much it really cost me. Plus the handrails, plus the plastic to do the framework and all that stuff. It costs money. See what I'm saying? Container Man saying Drake would look cool if it was done. Yeah, I know, Roy. I know.
Now, do you think you could scratch build a real fan platform?
A real fan?
That'd be interesting.
I don't know. It's just a platform, right?
Yep.
I guess I could do that.
I mean, basically, it's just put a gazebo.
Yeah.
Like this.
I wish I could show it to you guys. One of my subscribers, he asked me if I could build this station, this train station, and it's in Trenton, New Jersey. And I looked at it, and it's a really cool station. It's got a curved front. It's a real curved front with a lot of glass in the front. It's like, so yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I've never been to that train station, but I know of Trenton, New Jersey.
Yeah,
I've
you
been
got
there.
if you get a chance, go check it out. It's in Trenton, New Jersey. There was a name for it. I don't remember what the name of the station was, but it is in Trenton, New Jersey. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. Roy is really. So anyhow, I'm going to take off, guys. Thanks for inviting me in, Rodney. Talk to you guys later. Hope to see you all tomorrow night. And
Try to be there.
later, guys.
Take care, Vinny.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, I thank you, Nathan and Nora, for dropping in as well.
It was an honor to be here.
And I'll catch you all tomorrow night, hopefully at 7 p.m. And then we'll go to Vinny's house and hang out with the cuz.
Sounds awesome. And I hope everyone has an awesome night.
Bye, everyone.
Everybody have a good night, guys. Bye for now.